That's Jean Bosco Wanda.
The music
Oh yeah.
was, had it spread from Jean Bosco Mwanda, as in he was the originator
of that style, big time. And a lot in East Africa.
Yeah.
He got very popular in Tanzania and Kenya, places like that.
Yeah.
And in Congo is more like among guitarists. Like guitarists have a lot of respect
Yeah.
because of the style. Nobody played finger style like that.
Yeah.
Nobody really did that, just kind of solo guitar.
Yeah.
I think his playing is more from like I would imagine more from the priest.
Yeah.
That the style that he's playing, it was very much, you would hear that from like a lot of the priests that came.
So
from.
the missionaries.
The missionaries, yes.
Yeah.
I could imagine like even the way his ways, he probably grew up like in the convent. There's a lot of like my mentor was the same. They have a certain vibe.
Yeah.
Those people who grew up with like a lot of the priests in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Because it's known, the first guitar, the guy who showed the Congolese people the guitar is known.
Yeah.
He was a Belgian missionary. Because his style, I would imagine, and a lot of these guys, those originators, they just had something different, They really had something different.
Yeah.
Congolese sound, if you're gonna make a movie, an African movie for the last 100 years, it's the sound of Congolese music. That's what you would use. And actually, the very, very first song that was recorded in Africa was a Congolese song, actually. So that's why a lot of the great African, musicians actually went to the Congo in the 50s, 40s, 50s. Congo, Kinshasa was like New York.
The onus is on the guitar player in Congolese music to start the dance, right? That's the way it works?
That's the way it works. The melody, the line, this is the line that's gonna get people to get up.
This is the signal, the green
flag. This is
yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm playing it here.
Yeah.
But you need to play a line that's gonna take people on the dance floor.
Yeah.
And everybody, is waiting for the guitar line. So there's a lot of pressure. There really is a lot of pressure. When we used to play, we talked in terms of frequencies.
Yeah.
So in the first day you start, this is, first frequency, it's not working, people are not dancing, more.
Yeah.
And then maybe you're in the seventh frequency, bam, maybe you might hit it, this is it, we have it now. Na 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 na. Viens mon chéri, serre mon corps, embrasse-moi avec douceur, au rythme de la guitare. Tu es à moi, je suis à toi, l'amour est bon, viva la vida. L'amour est si bon. Viens mon chéri, serre mon corps, embrasse-moi avec douceur, au rythme de la guitare. Tu es à moi, je suis à toi, l'amour est bon, viva la vida, l'amour est si bon. Bolingo, elango esaka, bolingo, bolingo, epesa kanda tuble, bolingo, yokoke komi wasana, koke komi buma, pegoli-moi. Sengo ya biso mibale, ata bafingi bafinga, ata bacholi bachola, yolele yanga inayo bisengo ya biso mibala ataba fingi bafinga ataba choli bachola ataba ini oya ah ochacha oya 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 ah yolele yanga inayo bisengo ebiso mibale ataba fingi bafinga ataba choli yolele yanga inayo bisengo ya biso mibale ataba fingi bafinga ataba choli bachola ataba ini ya I don't know what would happen if there was no music. Because if you look at, politically or culturally, socially, how life has been there in the last 50 years, I don't know without the music what would have happened, Well, actually, in the last 10, 15 years, a lot of Congolese people, movement of Congolese people wanted to stop it. Because people get so carried away with music, it's just like everything is okay. Like we've had a pretty devastating war, in the last 20 years, and still raging. Well, not raging, but it's still not, very settled. But people, when you see people dancing, you don't even realize, you really don't realize that there is all that going on. There's all, even we don't really know how to express sadness at all, So music, without music, I don't know what would happen,
Isn't that a case, though, that within the form of Congolese music, that there isn't really a lot of melancholic chords or emotions or expressions?
Well, that's it. There is. But
Yeah.
if I play it to you, you just think this is the happiest thing in the world.
Okay, I'd be too busy.
It'd be like actually, just recently, maybe just in the last 2 months, there's this song my mom used to sing to me. Mwanatuke, mwanatuka tolo, mwanatuke, babeta kiela te na monitere mama. It's, she used to sing that when I was like a baby, 3, 4. I remember her singing that song to me. And then I heard it again. It's one of the darkest songs ever. It's like, it's like horror movie. And it's the most amazing thing I've discovered, actually, that my village had a tuning, very specific tuning.
Wow.
This is a cool story, yeah. I was there, so I met this elder musician. He played in a band there, traditional band. So he's a guitar, he's maybe 70, 80 years old. He told, I was doing the same thing, looking for musicians. How can I discover new stuff? And he was like, actually, if you really want to hear new stuff, you should find out about this tuning. I'm like, what tuning? He said, no, there used to be Yombe tuning way, way back. Wow. And I never heard about such thing, I said, Yombe tuning, wow. So we went all around the village. We walked around, nobody had it. Literally nobody had it. Nobody even heard about this tuning. And so one day we're jamming in the house. My sister, well, my cousin's husband actually happened to know the tuning. He just took my guitar and started tuning.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you tuning? He was like, oh, well, you know, there you go, he had the tuning. He actually used to be a guitarist way back and he stopped. And so he told me the tuning and he told me the song. I'll play probably later maybe.
Yeah.
And what happened then is I found out that tuning is the tuning that, this is now happened during the lockdown because I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
I started trying to find out where could that tuning, you know, have come from. But I found out it's a open G tuning, which only blues guys in Mississippi used.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This literally, I was like, oh, so that tuning must have originated from, because this is completely lost, you know.
Yeah.
And if I play, you would hear, this is like, must be the original blues kind of sound.
Oh.
Okay, that goes down to G, that's it. That's the one now.
Okay.
Even the mood of it, the mood of the tuning for me when I play like this, it's just, this is how like my grandfather sounds when he talks. It's just the mood of it for me, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the mood of in my tribe when we're all together. This is, you know, when you like with the tribe, there's this kind of spirit, you know.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's the tune. So you told me this.
Wow.
You see, that note, this note is very characteristic of. It's people when people sing. That's the blues note.
Blues,
Yeah.
There it is.
It's really that's the blues, you know. And so it was really. I was like, oh, did I stumble upon like a forgotten part of history here?
A lot of these blues guys, they would have been first generation parents who were slaves.
Exactly. Oh, Niwel.